You see them? What the fuck is that? I had this shit on shuffle. No, let's start from the beginning. YC 1447 crazy. Let's do this shit again. So I'm rocking with the flow of that one. That's my favorite thing about that. Nothing too impressive with the instrumental. Fucking hell. Producer, I don't know what he does. My instrumental. Not in my bro. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Instrumental. That is what it's called. I wasn't rocking with the instrumental as much. I was rocking with the flow. I wasn't rocking with the lyrics, and no, it's because there was a little bit of lyrics there too. You know, there was lyrical swag. Can we come up with another word and swag that's getting? I was starting to not like that word anymore. And lyrical fashion. Oh, true. There was some lyrics that I liked in there. And there was, so my favorite thing about that was the flow. Everything just basically goes to the flow. That's why my head was going. The whole song, you know what I mean? There was to do with the flow. Number 2, some shit with Lil Yachty. I don't know what it's called anymore. Yeah, but spin back. I feel like serving these bullets. I put on my hoodie. I been nigga like the Wayne. I'ma get back when I was a pro. School bitch, I'm the man, homie. Bitch with a laptop that list. No one else do. So damn homie, that was a cool song. I like the instrumental. Did it right this time. And I was rocking with the how Yvngnxchris sounded over this. Lil Yachty kind of ruined it, but I will say this for Lil Yachty, I was liking his pocket that he was going in. I've never really heard nothing like that from Yachty. I was rocking with that pocket that he was in for that, but if they would have kind of got his quality to Yvngnxchris's quality, then it would have made more sense. Don't sing over this. You see them? What the fuck is that? Okay. Don't sing on this one, bro. Go. Please do the. Bro, I sounded like a fly. I sounded like a flamboyant motherfucker that just ain't a spider, bro. That sounded just so fire, bro. You know I'm not fucking with any of these instrumentals apart from the intro of this one, bro. This dude flow, yo. I'm not fucking with any of these instrumentals apart from that one with Lil Yachty and the intro of this, bro. All they had to do was and I was off it. I was like, oh shit, ooh. You know what I mean? That shit fire to me, bro. You know, if he works himself up, he gets himself better at this shit, bro. Cause he's doing good so far. If he ends up dropping an album and I end up reacting to it, I might as well pass out. Fuck that. Yo, bro. Yvngnxchris, Baby Keem, Casey, Sofago. You get all them in the room with Travis Scott as well. And Mike Dean. Nah, fuck that. All them 5. Okay, just straight up them 5. No real producers. Just people that do produce. You know what I'm saying? You put them all in the room. You make them a little project. I'll have them make a little project. Put that out. And if it's not experimental or experience type shit, you know they are not doing shit. Basically, what I meant was them 5 would make a really good experience project. I got thrax, dead, but away from in the club and then take out his guts. I ain't touching my G blood, give it take my blood. Hit a nigga looking for hobby. 2, 2, 3, so thinking that we keep just trying to. I just might let it run. Pull that bitch out, and she look ha ha ha. If a nigga test me, it go in the fucking room, in the clip, And I'm giving shot, cannot give you it if you don't even clip. Read me, bitch, yeah, got the bitch. Chris, okay. Jump calls are also nice as fuck too, right? How I'm feeling this project, but as I said, he's gonna get better. So it's not like I'm gonna add any of these to my playlist or anything. But if they come on, I'm not gonna deny them coming on. You know what I mean? Like I would listen to this project again just to be like, oh, nice. This is how we went with this. This is how we went with this. Yeah. So I'm feeling this, but like, I don't see it being a 10 so far. However, as I'm enjoying the experience, you know what I'm saying? He's got something to experience on this. He's not just trying to be like, yo, let's just trying to make everything generic as fuck, so that people will think that I'm the next Playboy Carti fanboy. Bad bitch, so we can dance, bro. On my line, she on that pool, diamonds on me, on some blow it back and demons on the. Ain't no fun if my homies can't have none. He had that Snoop Dogg song, bro. Ain't no fun if my homies with a damn, I just fucked the track up. Ain't no fun if my homies can't have none. I'm gonna be honest, I do not fuck with any like type of sharing, but I'm not gonna king shame because I'm 17 years old and don't have a 16 years, so almost 17. I'm 17 years old, and I do not give a fuck about anybody else. Very like picky with my women too. I'm deciding. Yeah, that's hell of a type shit. So I do not approve of this ain't no fun that my phone if my homies can't have none, because I'm not trying to fuck a bitch with my friends. Have none. Oh shit. Whoa. You don't know what's a big influence for you. For everybody else, many different ways. Like you ain't even gotta rap. The whole reason I'm into music, bro. The whole reason I got into like the producing, to get into the rapping, to get in the stage where I'm at now with my music. XXXTentacion started the whole thing. When I found out the news, it was like 3 years ago. I followed TNT. I see that attempt to approach me. He taught us to protect our energy. Chris, to be proud of your identity. I'm watching all the niggas around trying to be from. Right, take this as you will. I don't just take as anything. I'm gonna say something. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you like it, you like it. This is the real shit I'm gonna say. No filter. And that's, you know how people do distribute songs and then they tend to be like corny. I feel like even though there's a good message, not behind this, well, there's a good message behind this. I'm gonna talk about this in a minute. It just feels like everybody's doing the same thing, and it's like, do you even feel that way? You can tell that he does. I know it sounds like, oh, no filter, hey, you fucking trying to dodge this one, eh? But no, I'm on about just straight up in general. People say RIP this person, and obviously RIP that person, but then they go write this in the music, and they just be like, everybody else is gonna do the same, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, but what about you, you know what I mean? Differences with Yvngnxchris, he had like the segment, which is cool, of X talking, and the hook is very, I'll say touching. I don't like touching, obviously. I don't like the word touching when I'm trying to describe this, but the way the hook, so it's like he taught us, he taught us, and it's like, I've never heard any tribute song to be like this. So with him being 17 or young, it's also acceptable as well. I mean, granted, everyone else can do a tribute song to anybody that's died, but it's like, as I said, what about you? how do you really feel about like this whole thing? How did it really impact you? How does this really make you feel, and not just like a way like, oh, RIP this person. It's like this because this is everyone else how they feel, and I want to hear about how this impacted you the most. Which seems like Yvngnxchris is definitely doing this, but yeah, you know what I mean. Like if you do a tribute song, it has to be like how it really makes you feel, like what you feel. It's hard to say something. I've never came out with any of these things. It's just like I'm feeling it in the moment and I'm saying it, which also could go with this how you feel. Like express yourself. You know what I mean. Don't just say R.I.P. because he's doing the right thing here, where he's being a young Jip. He's, you know, he has a chorus that actually works well for what this is. He had the X talking thing interlude, and then it's just cool. This is what we're trying to hear, you know what I mean?
And my only purpose is to push that agenda. Thank you all for listening.
YC1414 so crazy. I'm out.